Part 3. Listen to three students, Amir, Sophia and Nina, about a traditional Malay wedding. For questions 15 to 17, choose the main steps talked about by the three speakers. Use the letters only once. There are 2 extra options which you do not need to use. You now have 30 seconds to look at the questions. Now listen carefully and indicate your answers on the answer sheet. Student 1, Amir.
The traditional Malay wedding starts with the adat merisik, which is the asking ceremony, or more literally, the spying custom, which is the traditional Malay custom for arranging marriages. When it is time for a young man to get married, his family, usually led by the elders, will look around for a potential wife for him. Nowadays, the man will suggest to the family who he would like them to consider as his potential wife, and most of the time, the romantic link already exists between the man and the woman. Having decided upon a particular woman, the merisik or investigation process will proceed. One or more representatives of the man's family will pay a friendly visit to the family of the woman, whom they have in mind as his potential wife. The visit is to enable the visitors to see the woman, and also to provide hints to the parents about the purpose of their visit, and their reaction will be eagerly awaited and assessed by the visitors. The woman's parents may give the visitors some idea as to whether or not their daughter would be interested in the marriage. If a positive response is given, then both parties can begin to think more seriously about the marriage.
Student 2, Sophia.
This is followed by the adat bertunang or engagement custom, which is normally held at the bride's home. The purpose of this custom is to inform friends, relatives and neighbors that the man and woman are engaged and they are ready to be married in the near future. A proper Malay wedding begins with the akad nikah or the marriage contract signing ceremony. The groom signs the marriage contract and agrees to provide the bride with mas kawin or dowry. This is done before a religious official and is accompanied by a recitation of prayers from everybody present. This ceremony is also the legal and religious part of the wedding ceremony.
Student 3, Nina.
The basanding or enthronement ceremony begins with the groom's procession with friends, relatives, musicians and people carrying bunga manga or palm blossom to meet the bride. Often, various good-humored attempts are made to waylay or stop the groom from getting to the bride. The main part of the basanding involves the seating of the bridal couple on a dais and sprinkling them with yellow rice and scented water by family members, relatives and guests as a sign of blessing. Each guest will receive a bunga telur or egg flower, which is a decorated egg with a fabric flower, as a sign of fertility. The couple are considered royalty for the day, so various royal customs are performed for them, including musicians playing court music and bodyguards performing a display of traditional Malay form of martial arts. After the basanding ceremony, the wedded couple and their guests attend a celebratory feast called the Makan Buradab, that represents a formal meal. This involves the bride and groom feeding each other sweetened rice. The celebrations are concluded by posing for family photographs.
That is the end of part 3. Now turn to part 4.